yesterday during our food, we made chocolate chip cookies for the food. This is what they look like. These are our chocolate chip cookies that we made yesterday. They're pretty big, so we can have nice and big ice cream sandwiches. And today we're going to be making homemade ice cream. Now what you'll need is half and half milk. It can look like this, it can look like any type, as long as it says half and half. Next, you're gonna want some sugar, normal white sugar. After, you're gonna need vanilla. Next, you're gonna need ice, which we'll get later. We don't want it to melt. And then after that, you're gonna need some salt, preferably kosher salt, which we have right here. It really should be kosher salt, but if you don't have any kosher salt, you can use normal salt. And then you can use the toppings of your choice, what you're gonna roll your cookie sandwich in. So I have mini chocolate chips, sprinkles, and we're gonna be crushing some Oreos later. So I brought 3 different types of toppings. You can choose whatever you like in your kitchen. It could be Twix bars, it could be pretzels, it could be really whatever you want. So the first step in making our ice cream for our ice cream sandwich is getting a gallon-sized bag, 1 gallon-sized bag. In this bag is gonna go the half and half milk, sugar, and vanilla. So once again, get out a gallon bag, get out half and half milk, vanilla, and sugar. Give me a thumbs up if you got all those ingredients and you're ready to start the first step. Everybody got it? Great. Okay, so you're gonna need, we're gonna wait for everyone to get the ingredients. Once again, sugar, half and half milk, and vanilla. If you don't know where anything is in your kitchen, just ask your parents, they could help you. Great, let's start. You're gonna need 1 cup of half and half milk. Again, 1 cup of half and half milk.
Excuse me?
We're gonna pour it in.
Pour it in.
I have a question.
Is that the first step?
Okay. Once again, we're pouring our half and half milk.
Where is she pouring into the bag?
What's the question? If you have a question, just type
If we
it in
don't
the
have
chat
half
box.
and half milk, is
We'll get to
regular
it.
milk okay?
Right now I'm pouring. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, we're gonna be pouring 1 cup of half and half milk into a gallon-sized bag. So 1 cup of half and half milk into a gallon-sized bag. Next, you're gonna want 2 tablespoons of sugar. So get out your tablespoon. I have a tablespoon that's actually 2 already. So I'm only gonna do 1 of these.
Can you slow
But
down?
you can take out 1 tablespoon. And you're gonna get your sugar out. So once again, so far you have your half and half milk in a bag. 1 cup of half and half milk. Next, take your sugar out and 1 tablespoon. I have 2 tablespoons. So you're gonna take out your sugar and you're gonna take 2 tablespoons of sugar and pour it into your bag, your gallon bag of half and half milk. So once again, we're putting 2 tablespoons of sugar, normal white sugar, into a gallon-sized bag of half and half milk, and you're pouring it straight into the bag. So what is in the bag so far is 1 cup of half and half milk and 2 tablespoons of sugar, of white sugar. Next, you're going to take out your vanilla. We're going to be pouring our vanilla into the bag of 1 cup of half and half and 2 tablespoons of sugar.
How much
You're going to want a half a teaspoon of vanilla, and it's going to be going inside of the bag. Once again, a half a teaspoon of vanilla inside of your bag of half and half and sugar. Once again, what's going inside the bag is 1 cup of half and half milk and 2 tablespoons of sugar and a half a teaspoon of vanilla. Once you got that, you're set for the next step. Now give me a thumbs up if you finished your bag with milk and sugar and vanilla. Make sure everybody's got it. 1 cup of half and half, 2 tablespoons of sugar, and a half a teaspoon of vanilla. Once you got that, you're going to close it up and you're going to put it aside. Once again, we got our bag. 1 cup of half and half milk, 2 tablespoons of sugar, a half a teaspoon of vanilla extract, and you're going to put it aside. Next, you're going to get another gallon-sized bag. This is going to have your ice and your salt. So come with me, and we're going to be getting some ice. Once again, go get your ice from your freezer.
How much ice are we getting?
This is what I'm using. You can use any type of ice you want, and I'm going to smash it down to get it a little bit broken up.
How much ice are we using?
Great, perfect.
How much ice are we using?
Okay, you're going to need 3 cups of ice.
3 cups?
Once again, we're getting our ice from our freezer, and we're getting 3 cups of it.
Crushed or cubed?
Placing it inside of the gallon-sized bag. 3
Crushed
cups of ice in a gallon-sized bag.
Wait, crushed or cubed?
It doesn't need to be exact, but it can't.
Either kind. Okay.
Any kind of ice.
Crushed ice or cubed ice works both ways. It doesn't matter. You can use anything as long as it's frozen water. 3 cups of frozen water. Any type of form. It could be shaped as, I don't know, any type of shape you have. 2, and make sure it's frozen water, not frozen anything else, like frozen grape juice would not work. Okay, once we got our ice, we're gonna put it back in the freezer. Come with me. Take a trip to the frozen ice in the Bach. Now, once you have your 3
Ice, not water. No water.
frozen ice, not water, we want frozen ice in the bag, 3 cups of it. Next, you want 1/3 of a cup of salt. Come with me, let's get 1/3 of a cup. Once again, we're getting 1/3 of a cup. Sorry, just So we're getting a third of a cup of salt, of kosher salt. We're gonna open it up. Sorry, having some trouble. Got it. Congratulations. So you're gonna need 1/3 of a cup of kosher salt. Make sure it's 1/3 of a cup. And we're gonna pour the salt into the bag of 3 cups of ice. The ice makes the salt makes the ice very cold. That's why we're doing that. Next, we want to take our bag of milk and sugar and vanilla. Make sure it's closed tight. We don't want it leaking. It might leak, but if you close it, it'll help. And we want to put the bag of milk inside of the bag of ice and salt, of kosher salt. And we're going to put it in, and we're going to close the second bag up. Now's the fun part. We are going to shake this bag for 10 minutes. So start shaking. Give a thumbs up if you got all of the instructions. Now you just got to shake. Shake, shake, shake. Now enjoy a short video we made for you about shaking this bag. Okay, we're gonna still keep on shaking. Hopefully you enjoyed that video. I know mine is getting a little bit more ice creamier. Keep on shaking it with all your might. Shake, shake, shake for 10 minutes. Let me just repeat what I've done so far. I've taken 1 gallon size bag and I've put 1 cup of half and half milk. Next, I've done 2 tablespoons of sugar. Next, I put in a half a teaspoon of vanilla extract, all in 1 bag. Then, in a different bag, I put 3 cups of ice and 1/3 of a cup of kosher salt. And I placed my bag of milk inside of my other bag with ice and salt. And I'm shaking it for 10 minutes. Shake, shake, shake real hard. And if you have someone else in the kitchen helping you, you can play catch with them. Honestly, a great game while you're baking / making ice cream. I know I'm getting a little bit tired, but it's fine. I'm gonna push through it for the sake of these ice cream sandwiches. Shake, shake, shake real hard. Keep it going. I know it's getting hard, but you can keep on doing it. All we gotta do is shake. And if you have some questions, just ask in the chat. We'll answer them. Okay, I'm almost done. I feel it getting hard. Do you feel it getting hard? It's really turning into ice cream. My hands are getting very, very cold. And if it's leaking everywhere, just put it in another bag. Mine's leaking everywhere, but it's okay. We clean up in this place like 10 times a day. Okay. Next, what you want to do, I'm done shaking. Open the bag. Take out the bag of ice, milk, and vanilla. It should be hard. You want to get it full. Take your bowl out. Open the bag up that you shook for a long time. And you're going to have some ice cream. Show your ice cream just to see if it works. And if it's still too
Mine is
liquidy,
liquid.
if it's still too liquidy, keep shaking it. It needs more time. I'm just gonna change my gloves because they have some salt on it. Keep shaking it.
Does it matter if you use regular salt or kosher salt?
You can use normal salt if you don't have any kosher salt, but kosher salt is the best. It'll make it the coldest. If you have any other questions, ask away. Just put it in the chat. And if you want to make more ice cream, go ahead. You know the recipe. So we're going to get enough ice cream out for one of the ice cream cookies. Okay, we're going to take one of our cookies that we made yesterday, and we're going to take some of the ice cream out, and we're going to start forming it on top of the cookie. You see, just like this. It could be as much ice cream as you want. I'm doing it so it covers up the whole entire cookie. After that, I'm taking another cookie and I'm putting it right on top. Now this looks like a pretty boring ice cream cookie sandwich. So if you want to make it a little bit creative, you can dip it in to any type of topping you want. Today we're going to be using chocolate chips. I got sprinkles and Oreos, but today we're going to be showing you mini chocolate chips. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take your already formed ice cream sandwich and you're going to start rolling it up. If you want, you can pick it up and roll it right, and you can drop it right on it. Look at that beauty. That's a good ice cream sandwich. I could eat it all up right now, and it's a good summer treat if it's pretty hot outside.
Where do you want
Guys,
this?
look at that. Look at that beauty.
I think they got icing on top
Look
of
at
it.
that perfect ice cream sandwich.
See, here.
Not gonna
Now
stop.
that, my friends, is good ice cream sandwich, or so we call it in Camp Stone, a big bopper. Now you know how to make it. So even though we can't come to Camp Stone and it's very sad, you can can make it at home and make your day so much better. Have some sheka, make some ice cream sandwiches.
So we ended up with a milkshake.
Guys, when you're done making your ice cream sandwich, make sure to take a picture with it. Take a picture of you biting into it, anything. Take a picture with your family, holding it, all making ice cream sandwiches, and post it to the website or send it to the Indoor World email, which will be on the website.
We made a really good milkshake.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make another topping. We finished our ice cream sandwich, so we're gonna put it in the freezer. We're gonna take our ice cream, our beautiful ice cream sandwich, and we're gonna put it directly in the freezer. Come with me into the Campstone freezer. We're gonna place it in the freezer, and we're gonna come out. Now we're gonna show you a different type of topping that you can do. I'm just gonna switch my gloves so I have clean gloves. Now, once you've made your ice cream sandwich, or you want to make another ice cream sandwich, get out some Oreos. These are a good topping to have with your ice cream. So right now, we're gonna crush some Oreos up. I'm just gonna get some gloves. Make sure your hands are clean and you don't have ice cream left over. Also, you can use whatever you want. I'm just showing you how to crush some Oreos up, an easy way to crush Oreos up. So what you're gonna need is a gallon-sized Ziploc bag. Again, we're gonna be making some crushed Oreos. What you're gonna need is Oreos, a gallon-sized bag, and a rolling pin. Once again, what you're gonna need is some Oreos, a gallon-sized bag, and a rolling pin, or anything that you can bake. So I'm not making so many crushed Oreos, so I'm gonna take 5 Oreos, plop it in the bag, zip it up. You can put more in if you want. I don't really want too many. So once again, take 5 Oreos, take a gallon-sized bag, and a rolling pin. Once you got all of that ready, now's the fun part. What you're gonna need to do now is just bang it over and over again. But ask your parents first, because they might not want you banging it on their table or their, counters. So first ask them. Also, you could also just roll it if you want, but it's fun to go like this. I'm gonna roll it a little bit more. Make sure it's crushed all the way. And once you roll it and crush it all the way, you got some crushed Oreos. But wait, you can either use this to roll the ice cream sandwich up like I did the other ones, or you can put it in the ice cream and have yourself some Oreo ice cream. Now, I know I love some ice cream that's Oreo flavored, so if you want it, you could also do it. And not only can you have Oreo ice cream flavor, you can use whatever you want. If you like peanut butter, I know in camp we're not allowed to have it, but at home, if you like to eat it, you can make peanut butter ice cream. You can make coffee ice cream. You can make caramel ice cream. Really, whatever your heart desires. It's up to you. Whatever you like, you can make it. I'm just showing you how I do it and some easy ways to crush up Oreos and to make sandwiches. So let's go over to my ice cream sandwich in the freezer, and we can add some of these Oreos. I'm going back to get my ice cream sandwich. So I got my nice Oreo, my ice cream sandwich, and we're gonna put some Oreos on. If you have any questions about anything, please feel free to ask in the chat. And when you're done, make sure to send in pictures. So I'm gonna take my crushed Oreos and I'm gonna put it all over the ice cream sandwich. Look at that. Now we got an Oreo chocolate chip ice cream sandwich. So beautiful and so yummy. Once again, when you're done, make sure to take a picture of your ice cream sandwich and send it to the Indoor World email.